Now, Hippolyta, our wedding day is drawing near. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, it seems how slow this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night, 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And the moon, like to a silver bow, you bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solitude.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and what have I love doing the injuries? But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy Odysseus are renowned and due.
Thanks, Odysseus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart. Turn to obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And be it so, she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient village of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauty. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this case, lacking your father's judgment, the other must be held worthy.
I would my father looked but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a pleasantry to please my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the dead, or to renounce forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth. Examine well your bloom. If you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure to live life as a match, forever in a shady cloister shut, to live a barren sister all your life.
So will I live, and so will die, my lord. Ere I will yield my virgin status up, and to his lordship his unwished yoke. My soul will not consent to bear.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day between my love and me, for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die, for disobedience to your father's will, or else wed Demetrius as he would, or upon Diana's altar to resolve forever chastity and single life.
Freeland, sweet Hermia, Lysander, yield thy crazy title to my certain right. You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia. Why not marry him?
Scornful Lysander. True, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him, and she is mine. And all my right of her I do bequeath unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord. As well derived as he, as well possessed. My fortunes every way is fairly ranked, or even better than Demetrius. And, which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to your face. Paid court to Adar's daughter Helena, and won her heart. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard his matter, and with Demetrius thou dost spoke thereof. But being over full of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius come, and come ye, you shall go with me. For you, fair Hermia, look you fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up to death or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta, what cheer, my love. Demetrius and Aegis, go along. I must employ you in some business about our wedding, and betroth you of something close to them, consider yourselves.
With duty and desire we follow you, my lord.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chanced the roses there to fade so fast?
You might for want of rain, which I could well allow them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for all that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny, and we must teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love, and thoughts, and dreams, and sighs.
You speak the truth, but hear me, Hermia. I have a widow man, a woman of great wealth, and she hath one child. Her house is 7 leagues outside of Athens. She respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal from thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods, a league outside the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena. There will I receive thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by all the vows that men have ever broke, a number more than women ever spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly one you will see.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair, that fair again unsay. Demetrius loves you fair, oh happy fair. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frown to teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers with such affections move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
Oh, none but your beauty, for that fault of mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander myself will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, then what graces in my love do dwell, that he hath turned my heaven into hell.
Helen, to your minds we will unfold tomorrow night when the moon beholds her silvery image in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearls bladed grass. At a time for lovers' flights, they well conceal, through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in the woods where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds were used to lie, empty in our bosoms of their secrets speak. There myself and my Lysander shall meet, and there from Athens turn away our eyes, to seek new friends and new companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight, from lover's food until tomorrow night.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, it's you on him. Demetrius, don't on you.
How happy over others some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. Oh, what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all he do know. Yet he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes. So I admire in those qualities. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid hated blind. And often is love said to be a child, because in choice he is often beguiled. For till Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed on oath that he was only mine. And when this hail, some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved in showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of her Hermia's flight. Then to the woods we tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I thanks, it is a dear expense. But here in me nigh to enrich my pains, look upon him there, and back again.
All our company here?
That's all them generally, man by man, each according to the script.
Here's the list of band who was fit to play in our entertainment for the Duke and Duchess on their wedding day at night.
First, good acquaintance. Say what the play is about. Then read the names of the actors, and so come to the play.
Our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Ah, a very good piece of work, I assure you, and a most merry one. Now, call forth the actors from your list.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver?
Ready. Name what part I am for to proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself, most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. Yet, my chief humor is for a tyrant. I can play Hercules' Vein rarely. Parts of her cannons make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. And Phoebus' car shall shine from far, and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now, name the rest of the actors. This is Hercules' Vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover, it's more consoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows bender?
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Flute, are set down for Thisbe.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, nay, let me not play a lady, for I have a beard. Come.
That is all right. We will play them in mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
I may hide my face, let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice.
Thisbe, Thisbe! Oh, Pyramus, dear, my lover, dear. My Thisbe, dear, lady, dear.
No, no. You, Pyramus, you, Flute, Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor?
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Starveling, Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker?
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Thisbe's father. Myself, Pyramus's father. Snug the joiner, you the lion's part, and I hope Pyrrhus will play cast.
Do you have the lion's part written? Pray, if it be, give it me. For I'm slow to study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion's part too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to do. I will roar that the Duke will say, let him roar again. Roar! Let him roar again. Roar! Roar! Roar!
You would frighten the Duchess from her makings, and they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
I grant you, friends, should we fright the ladies, they would have no more discretion but to hang. But I will aggravate my voice, so that I will roar as gentle as any turtle dove. I will roar as if I were a nightingale.
No, no. You must play Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man. The most proper man is one shall see on a summer's day. Most gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you must play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard should I play the part in?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in your orange straw-colored beard, your straw-colored beard, your purple and grain-colored beard, or your French crown-colored beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French kind of have no hair at all. Then you should play it barefaced. But masters, here are your parts, and I entreat you, request you, and desire you to know them by tomorrow night. Autumn? Snout? Starveling? Meet me in the palace woods a mile outside of town, by moonlight. There we will rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we'll be dogged with company, and our plans shall be known. In the meantime, I will draw up a list of properties such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not.
There we will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely great. Take pains, be perfect. I'll do.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
and jealous Oberon would have the child to serve in his train and roam the forest wild. But willfully she keeps the beloved boy, crowns him with flowers, makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but that they fight, that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape in making fright, or you are that shrewd knavish sprite, called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he that frights the maids of the village green, sours milk, sometimes hiding in the barn, misleads night wanderers, laughing at their harm? Some call you a hobgoblin, and some sweet puck. You do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are you not he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest with Oberon and make him smile when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile. Nay, in likeness of a filly's foal, sometimes with eye in a gossip's bowl. In very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks against her lip I bob, and down her garment pour the ale, the wisest aunt telling the saddest tale. Sometimes for 3 footstool mistaken me, then slip I from her bum, down topple she, and mercy cries and falls into a cough, and then the whole choir holds their hips and laugh, exploding in their mirth and sneeze and swear. A merrier hour was never wasted there. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, would that you were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon? Baron Skiphens, I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rush wanton. Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here? Comest from the farthest hills of India. But that, it seems, the fair Hippolyta, your bouncing mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed, joy, and prosperity?
How canst thou thus, for shame, Titania, glance at my credit, Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love for Theseus?
These are the very forgeries of jealousy, and never since midsummer spring met we on hill, on dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or in the beached margins of the sea to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport, and this same progeny of evil comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it, then it lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child with me. His mother was a member of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often has she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on seashore's yellow sands, watching the embarking trade ships on the tide. When we have laughed to watch the sails conceive, and grow big-bellied with the wanton wind, would she, with pretty and with swimming gait, following her, womb then full with my young squire, would imitate and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles, and return again as from a voyage rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up the boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this would intend to stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our rounds, and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away! We shall fight downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not leave this coast till I torment thee for this thing. My gentle bucket, come hither. Thou remembers the very time I saw Cupid, all armed, certain Ingleton, and I saw where he fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with long's wing, and made me its cauliflower cactus. Fetch me that flower the earth I showed you once. Juice of it on sleeping island's lead will make man or woman badly goat. On the next life creature that it sees. Fetch me that herb, and be thou here again before the moon comes near the distant hills.
I'll put a groove around about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, watch time when she's asleep, and drop the essence of it on her eyes. The next thing that she, waking, looks upon, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear the conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where's Lysander, fair Hermia, the one I'll kill? The other's killing me. Hence get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted magnet, for my heart is true as steel. If you leave off your power to draw, I shall have no more power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I lead you on? If you are love enough, I must truly tell you that I do not, nor cannot love you.
And even for that, I do love you more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me as much as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave. Unworthy as I am to follow you. What worse your place if I beg you love and use as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much evil, my spirit. For I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I'm sick of having not on you.
You do expose your modesty too much. To leave the city and put yourself in the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night, the ill counsel of the desert place. Which work
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I'm not in the night, nor does this wood lack worlds of company. For you, in my respect, are all the world.
I'll run from thee and hide me in a bush, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The world is half not such a heart as you. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, before you use this grove. You shall spurn, and then you shall seek your love. Hast thou the flower here? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, here it is.
I pray be given me. I know a bank where the wild thyme grows, where oxlips and holly wild blows. There sleeps Titania sometimes in the night, lulled in these flowers with dancing and delight. With the juice of this I'll streak her eyes and make her full of wanton fantasies. But take her thou some of it and seek through this girl. That sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it so the next thing that he spies shall be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments yellow. Affect wisdom, care, so he may prove more fond of her than she upon her own. Look, thou meet me here the first cockcrow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come, sing to me a fairy song. Then, for the third part of a minute, hence. Some to kill capers with muskros buds, and some to catch bats and take their leather wings to make my small elves coats. And some keep back the cleverest night owl that nightly hoots and wonders our quaint revels. Sing me now to sleep, then to your tasks, and let me rest. Spotted snakes with double tongues, thorny hedgehogs being not seen, newts and wormworms do no wrong,
do it for thy true love's sake. Love and language for his sake. Be it on cap or lynx or bear, asp or boar with bristled hair. In thine eye it shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy fear. Wait when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and to speak the truth, I've forgotten our way. We'll rest us if you think it good, and sleep for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out again, for upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms in one trust.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, life burns off, yet do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes the meaning of love's contents. I mean that my heart to yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Then by your side, no bedroom be denied. For lying so, sweet Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now much she nouts my manners and my pride. If Hermia meant to stay, Lysander lied. But gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off yet, in human modesty. Such separation as well may be said, best suits a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love be true, thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen. To that fair prayer, say I. And then in life, when I am loyal, here is my bed. Sleep. Give thee all his rest.
With that same wish, may thy sweet eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenia found I none, on whose eyes I might have proved his flowers force and stirring love. Night and silence, who is here? Clothes of Athens does he wear? This is he, my master said, despiseth the Athenian maid. And here's the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love. For upon his eyes I throw all the powers which charm with owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, sleep a seat on the island. So awake when I am gone, for I must to Oberon.
Hey, do not kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
And wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more I try, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, mine are often to wash than hers. Oh no, I'm as ugly as a bear, for beasts that beat me run away for fear. Therefore no marvel that Demetrius, this monster, shunned my presence thus. But who is here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake!
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Beautiful Helen, nature shows art, that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word. Is that vile name to perish on my sword?
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What? Though you love your Hermia, even so, and Hermia still loves you. Then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious moments I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who would not change a raven for a dove.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born, when at your hands did I deserve such scorn? It's not enough, young man, that I did, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' side. But must you bow my sufficiency? Good trot, you do me wrong, in truth you do. Is such disdainful manner me to woo. But very well, of course I must confess, I thought you, Lord, of more true gentleness. Oh, the lady, when man refused, should by and therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there. never mayst thou come Lysander near. And all my powers address your love and might to honor Helena and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me. Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay me, for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What? He's gone. Lysander, Lord. What? Out of hearing? No sound, no word? No? Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you, I'll find immediately. Lysander! 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 Lysander!
Hermia!
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 Oh, Hermia!
Helena!
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 Are we all met?
Aye, aye. And here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plots will be our stage, and we will do it with actions as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter's place.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never do. First, Pyramus must draw a sword out and kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is good.
Not at all. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue. Let the prologue seem to say that we would do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but bottom weaver. That will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Make it 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be sure to lie it? I fear that promise you.
Masters, we should consider that to bring in God's shieldless, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. We ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name. Half of his face must show through the lion's neck. And he himself must speak through, saying thus with the same defect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would entreat you to fear not to tremble. If you think I come hither as a lion, for pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I'm a man as other men are. And there indeed, let him tell them plainly that he is snug to join him.
Well, it shall be so. But there is 2 hard things. That is, to bring moonlight into the chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe do meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine on the night we play our play? The calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Yeah, it does shine that night.
Why then, we may leave a window open in the great chamber where we play, and the moon may shine in.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern, and say he comes to the speaker or to present the person of moonshine. Then there's another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring it a wall. What say you, Potter?
Some man or other must present wall. Let him have some rough cats or plaster about him to signify wall. And let him hold his fingers thus, and through that chink may Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Well, if that is all, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, wait you yonder, so everyone according to his cue.
What different home friends have we swaggled here? Some view the bower of the fairy queen. What? A play? I'll be an audience. Perhaps an act or 2, if I see cause.
Pyramus, you begin. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savors sweet.
Odorous.
Odor savors sweet. So hath my breath, my Thisbe dear. But hark, I hear a voice. Stay thee here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger peer must never play here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, that she must. For you must understand, he goes but to hear a voice to be heard, and will come in again.
Most radiant pyramus, most lily-white hue, like color on red roses. And a triumphant brewer, an eke, most lovely Jew, as truest as the truest horse, that yet would never tire. I'll meet that fair pyramus at Ninny's tomb.
Ninny's tomb, man. Why, you must not speak that yet. That you speak to the pyramid. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. The pyramid's into your cue is past and is never tire.
As truest as the truest horse, that yet would never tire.
If I were fair, this be I were only thine.
Sometimes a horse will be, sometimes a cow. And neigh, and grunt, and bark, and roar and burn. Like a horse, hog, bear, fire, at every turn.
Why did they run away? This is trickery to make me appear.
Oh, bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an asset of your own, do you?
Bottom, thou art transformed.
I see their trickery. This is to make an ass of me. If they could. But I will not stir from this place, do what they may. I will walk up and down here, and I will see. They will hear I am not afraid. The woozle cockstool, black of hue with orange tawny bill, the throstle with his nose so true, the wren with little.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
Throstle with his note so true, the wren with little quill. His note full many a man doth mark, and dare not answer nay. More teeth. Who would set his wits so foolish a bird?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. For mine ear is much enamored of thy note, and so is mine eye, enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtue's force indeed doth move me, on first view, to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you have little reason for that. Yet, reason and love keep little company nowadays. Yea, I can bleat upon it.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so, neither. For if I had really enough to get out of this wood, I would have enough to get by.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still does tend upon my estate. And I do love thee, therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt, like an airy spirit, go. Leaf blossom, cobweb, moth and mustard seed. And I, where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honeybags steal from the bumblebees, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies. Hail, mortal! Hail! Hail, hail! Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue and bring him silently.
Tanya be awake, and what it was that first came in her eye, which she must love now for its strictly. Here comes my messenger. How now, good Puck? How goes it in this haunted grove?
My mistress was a monster in love. Nearby her lush and flowery bower, while she was resting in her sleeping hour, a crew of bumpkins, yoked from nearby, were met together to rehearse a play intended for Duke Theseus' wedding day. And in the dullest 60 of that simple sort, the Pyramus enacted in their sport, did leave this scene for just a moment's break, when I did at this advantage take, and fixed on him an ass's hand, and his Thisbe must be answering. And forth my donkey comes, when they him spy, appearing thus, away his fellows fly. And in that same moment, so it came to pass, Titania went, and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet bathed the Athenians' eyes, as I did bid thee do?
I found him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he wakes, she no doubt must be I.
Stand close. This is the same thing.
This is the woman, he is not the man.
Oh, why reject you him that loves you so?
I fear you give me cause for still more woe. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, knee-deep in blood, plunge in more deep, and kill me too.
Your passion is a misdirected mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead. Brought that up so.
I pray thee then, tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege never to see me more, and from my hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There's no following her in this fierce game. Here there for a while I shall remain. These sorrows heaviness upon me heap, that I must lay me down, perchance to sleep.
What hast thou done? Thou must be mistaken, quiet, and let this love choose on some true love side. Your mistake, there may ensue some true love turn, not false. About the wood goes swifter than the wind, and Helen now happens little fun. All thanks to sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that brought her sorrowing near. By some illusion, see the drawer near, I'll charm his eyes, for when she doth appear.
I go, look how I go, swift as an arrow loose from Cupid's bow.
Flower of his purple dye, lay enchanted by his eye. When fair Helena he doth by, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus in the sky.
Captain over fairy men, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's plea. Are we thou yet fond pageancy? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then will two at once woo one, that would best to sport alone, and those things that do best please me are the things that turn out preposterous.
Why do you think that I should woo and scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you? Carrying the badge of faith, you prove them true.
You mock me with your cunning more and more. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
You have none now. By you I'll set no store.
Oh, Helena, goddess most perfect divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy, oh, how ripe and show. Thy lips, those kissing cherries, tempting grow. When thou wilt thy hand, oh, that I must kiss that hand. This princess of pure white, what utter bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you are all bent to sin against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me this much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do? But must you join your wits and mock me too? To vow, to swear, to superpraise my parts, when I'm sure you hate me with your hearts. You both were rivals and loved Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A fine exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure tears from a maid's eyes. With your derision, none of noble sort, for so offend a virgin to make sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia. This you know, and I know. And here, with all goodwill and all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena, to me bequeathed, whom I do love. Loves my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep back Hermia. I will learn. If ever I loved her, then all that love is gone.
Helena, it is not so.
Disparage not my faith, Lysander. Thou dost not know. My love for Helena's. Let me make it clear. Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Oh, heaven be praised, Lysander, I have found. My ear, I think, it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should I stay whom love enticed to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who decorates the night more than the silver moon and stars so bright. Why, look for me. Could not this make thee know? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
I see she's in this just thing put on me. Now I perceive we have agreed, all three, to play this cruel game of hurting me. Ungracious Lydia, most ungrateful maid, have you forgot that we are friends of late? In all the secrets that we two have shared, the sister vows, the hours that we spent, when with regret was our past time was tardiness. I was all forgot, all school days friendships and childhood innocence, and we return each of us asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend. It is not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I have known to do injuries.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not, it seems that you scorn me.
Have you not said, Lysander, as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who by the length did spur me with his foot, to call me goddess, most divine, rare, precious, and celestial? Wherefore speaks he this, to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul, to offer me his mock affection? 'Twas by your setting on, by your consent, though I be not so desired you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable most, to love unloved. This you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. Continue. Counterfeit sad looks. Make faces at me when I turn my back. Wink at each other and hold a great jest up. But very well, it is partly my own fault, which that perhaps it soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Helena, I love thee. By my life I do.
And I say I love thee more than he can show.
If you say so, come out and prove it too.
But yet you are a tame man. Go.
Lysander, now, wherefore is this?
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, vile thing let loose.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Should I hurt her, kill her, strike her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh me, what news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest, is it true?
Aye, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee. And love, Helena.
Oh me, you juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love. What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine in faith. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, or touch of bashfulness? Fie, you counterfeit. You puppet, you.
Puppet! Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I can see that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem, because I'm so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? Am I not yet so
spurned me and nay to kill me too. And now, if you let me quiet go to Athens, I will bear my folly back and follow you no further.
Why get you gone? Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that you fear behind.
What, with Lysander?
Oh, with Demetrius.
She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Now follow if thou darest. To try who's right. Of thine or mine is most, Helena. Follow us.
Nay, I shall go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You mistress! All this fight's because of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you, no longer stay in your wild company. Your hands are quick before fight, they say. My legs are long ago to run away.
Now cease, these lovers seek a place to fight. Good Puck, now hurry over cast and lead those testy rivals so astray that they come up within each other's reach. And wear them out till sleep comes by and by. Then crush this earth to Lysander's eye. When next they wake, all this division shall see free of fruitless vision. And back to Athens shall others wend, with love whose days till then shall never end. Well, do yourself in this affair employ. I'll seek my queen and ask of her the English boy. Then with charmed I will release from love and ask, and all things shall be peace.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin leads them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius?
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou coward, thou run away. Art thou fled?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes thou lookst for war?
Oh, art thou there?
Follow my voice, will try no man to hear it.
He goes before me, yet still there's beyond. When I come where it calls, then he is gone. The villain is more fleet of foot than I. Fast did I follow, yet faster did he fly. That fall into mine dark, uneven way. Oh, rest me, come thou gentle day.
Ho, ho, coward, what comest thou not?
Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay, then thou mockest me. Thou shalt pay it dear, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Faintness overwhelms me, but I must measure out my length on this cold bed.
Weary night, and long and tedious night, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me away a while from my known company.
Yet but three, come one more. Two of both kind makes up four. Cupid is a roguish bad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so in weary, never so in woe. I can no further crawl, no further go. He will rest me to the break of day. Heaven protect Lysander, come what may.
On the ground, sleep sound, all applied to your eye. Gentle lover remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady eye. And the country proverb known, that every man shall have his own. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his Marigan, and all shall be well.
Sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair, large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where's Carlo?
Here.
Where's Mustard Seed?
What is your will?
Give me your fists, good Mustard Seed, and help Cobweb to scratch. I'm up to the barber, for me thinks I'm marvelous fairy about the face. And I am such a tender ass, if it do but tickle me, I must scratch.
Oh, say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Truly I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire for a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hot milk fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek a squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I have rather a handful of dried peas. But I pray you, let none of your people stir me, for I have a great exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and stand a ways away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good woman. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her madness now I do begin to see. For, meeting her of late behind the wood, I then did ask for to change the job, which strange she gave me, as the fairy sent to bear him to our bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon! What visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off his head. Titania, music call. They sleep as sound as they.
Music, ho! Music, such as charmeth sleep.
Now when thou wakest with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Sound music. Titania, take together in all jealousy.
Fairy king and king in heart, I do hear the morning lark.
Then my queen in silence said, swiftly after night's shade, we both may come soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
And come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping, here was found, with these mortals on the ground.
Go, one of you, find out the forester, for since we have the early morning hours, my love shall hear the music of my house. Judge, can you hear? But stop, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep on the ground.
And this Lysander, and this Demetrius is, and Helena, Ovadar's Helena. I wonder if they're being heard together.
No doubt they rose early to observe Midsummer morn, and hearing our intent came here to celebrate our day. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give after of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine's is back. You give these woodbirds but to couple now?
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle conquered in the world, that hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
I shall reply amazedly, my lord. Half asleep, half waking, yet I cannot truly say how I came here. But now I do bethink me. So it is I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might without the peril of being in law.
Enough, enough, my lord. You have enough. I beg the law upon his head.
My lord, fair Helena told me of their plans, and I am here to follow them. Fair Helena, in fancy, following me. But my good lord, I know not by what power, but by some power, is my love for Hermia. Melted as snow. Seems to me as the remembrance of a fairy tale. And now, for the virtue, the desire of my heart, the happiness, the beauty of my life, is that only it can help us.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately men. Of these adventures we shall hear more yet. Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall be eternally wed. And for now the morning is somewhat worn. Our purpose hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 by 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, follow us.
Let us follow them, and on the way, let us recount their dreams.
When my cue comes, call and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hey ho! Peter Quince. Flute, snout, startlet. What? Stolen hints and left me asleep? I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream past the wit of man to say what that dream was. Man is but an ass if you go about to expound this dream. Now I must on to the play.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique faces of these fairy stories.
But all the stories as the night called over, and all his minds transfigured so together, grows to something of great constancy. Strange, yet howsoever, admirable.
Here come the lovers now, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, join fresh days of love, accompany your heart.
We wish you joy on your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come now. What plays, what dances shall we have to wear away this long 3 hours between our after supper and our bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are at hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of the torturing hour?
There's a lister. Let me see. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love for Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. Why, that is hot ice and wondrous strange snow.
How shall we gather sense from this discord?
Well, a play there is, my lord. Some 10 words long, which is as long as I know to play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play is not one word apt or one player fitted. And tragical, my lord, it is. For Pyramus therein does kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made my eyes water, but more merry tears, passion and loud laughter never shed.
We will hear that play. Whenever anything can be amiss in simpleness of duty offered. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
So please, your grace, Pollock is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill. And to show our civil skill, that is the true beginning of our end. And we do not come as minded to continue. Our true intent is, all fear delight, we are not here, that you should here repent you, the act is our hand. And you shall know, and by the show you shall know all that you are like to know. That vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through all chink, poor souls are content to whisper, at which let no man wonder. This man with lantern and bush of thorn presented moonshine. For if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet in his tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which I and high by name, two truest coming first by night, did scare away, or rather, did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth stained. Whereat, with bloody, no, wait. Anon comes Gervis, sweet youth and tall, and finds Thisbe's mantles bloody. With bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his bloody, boiling breast. And tearing in the moment, all the rest, let lion moonshine, wall never slain, at large his first wall, here they to remain.
This ended to the Duffy Fall. The eye was not the name. Present a
Wall.
In such a wall that I would have you see, that had in it a crowding hole and cheek, to which lovers, Pyramus and Disney, did whisper often very secretly. This mine, this rough cast stone has shown, that I in the same wall, the truth is so. When this cranny is, the right sinister, to which the fearful lovers are to listen.
Would you desire lime and stone to speak better?
It is the wittiest petition that ever I heard discourse.
Pyramus fell through the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim-looking night! Oh, night, which you so black! Oh, night, whichever art when day is not! Oh, night! Alack! Alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgotten. And thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, which stands between her father's ground and mine, thou wall, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thine chink. Show me thine chink. To blink through with mine eye. Thanks, wall. She'll do well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss, cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
Oh, wall, often heard my moans, for parting mine, fair Pyramus and me. Lips have often kissed thy stone. Thy stone, hair and mine yet up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the walls to see if I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe, Thisbe, Thisbe.
Pyramus, Pyramus, Pyramus. Art thou my love? I think.
Kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at any time be sweet ways?
Come, light, come, death, come without delay.
And this I have wall for part this art so, and being there, this wall, that's it.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on the floor, and now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lions erupt from the wildest rage doth roar. They know that I as only snug to join around, in lion's skin, nor else for lion's down. For if I should, as lion, come and strive to this place, for pity of my life,
This lantern doth the horned moon present. This lantern doth the horned moon present.
Proceed, Moon.
All that I have to say is this lantern is the moon. I, the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush.
This is old Nanny's tune. Where is my love?
Roar, roar.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe sight. But stay, O spite! But hark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes do you see, how can it be? Thy mantle good, what stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fell. O fate, come, come, cut thread and thrum. Quail, crush, conclude, and quell. O wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame, since lion bough hath here deflowered, my dear? Which is, no, which was, the fairest dame that lived, that looked with cheer? Come, tears confound, out, sword, and wound the heart of pyramids. Aye, that heart which yet doth hop. Thus die I, thus. Now I am dead, now I am fled. My spirit is in the sky. Come, move thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die.
Sleep, my love. What dead, my dove? Pyramus, arise. What, dove? Dead. At tomb. His eyes were in his legs. Taught him not a word. So come, trusty sword. So come, trusty sword. So come, trusty sword. Come, trusty sword. Blade, my breast to bruise. So farewell, friends. Thus, Thisbe ends. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
No, I assure you, the wall is down, the cards are falling. Will it please you see the epilogue?
No, epilogue. I pray you, when we play need no excuse. Never excuse when players are all dead, there need none to be blamed. Let your epilogue alone. Lovers to bed, it is almost story time. I fear we shall outsleep the coming morn. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Sweet friends to bed.
Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Hand in hand with fairy grace, we shall dance and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, to the best by bed will be, which by us shall blessed be. and the issue they create ever shall record. Trip away, make no stay, meet me at the break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think with this, and all is mended. Since you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme seems now to be but a dream. As I am an honest puck, if we should have unearned love, to escape the critic's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call, so good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore man.
When we did, and we learned a lot about it. I hope that some of you will come back at night when it's really magic in the dark.